Hello everyone, this is Josh Phillips from Infinity Productions MTG, and I am here to bring you a special highlights gameplay video from the M14 Gamesday event. This matchup we have Adrin on the left playing American Midrange versus Josh, myself, playing Jund Midrange in Game 1 of the finals. I won the dice roll and started up the game by playing first. Enjoy! The first couple of turns we played Land Go, Blood Crypt, Hollowed Fountain, Dragon Skull Summit, and another Hollowed Fountain. My third turn, I played a Keswick Wolf Run, followed up by a Lifebane Zombie. I looked at Adrian's hand and revealed the following: 2 Glacial Fortress, an Aetherling, a Dissipate, a Snapcaster Mage, a Sinister Revelation, and Jace Architect of Thought. On Adrian's next turn, he just played Land Go. On my next turn, I attacked for 3 points of damage at Adrian's face, bringing him down to 17. I had to play another Keswick Wolf Run, followed it up with an Olivia Voldarin. He matched it up with a Dissipate, countering it and removing it from the game. On Adrian's next turn, he plays Jace Architect of Thought using his -2 ability to look at the top 3 cards, revealing a Jace Architect of Thought, a Clifftop Retreat, and a Steam Fence. He chose to take the Jace Architect of Thought and put it into his hand, and put the rest back on the bottom. On my next turn, I Miracle a Bonfire for 3 points of damage, redirecting it to the Jace. I then swing in for 3 points of damage, bringing him to 14. On Adrian's turn, he plays a land. On my turn, I then attack for 3 points of damage, bringing him to 11. I put an Overgrown Tomb tapped, paying 2 life, bringing me to 18, to play it down as Scavenging Ooze. This got met with a Snapcaster Mage, flashing back a Dissipate to counter the Scavenging Ooze. Adrian then played a Detention Sphere, targeting my Lifebane Zombie, removing it from the game. He then swung in for 2 points of damage, putting me down to 16. On my turn, I play a Thragtusk, putting me up to 21. I then play a Rootbound Crack and pass the turn. On Adrian's turn, he plays a Aetherling. I then swing in with my Thragtusk. He then blocks with his Snapcaster Mage. I then play another Thragtusk on my turn, going up to 26. On Adrian's turn, he plays a Jace Architect of Thought using his Plus ability. On my following turn, I attack with 2 Thragtusk, one at Jace and one at him directly. He chooses to block with his Aetherling on one of the Thragtusk. Before damage, I use my Wolf Run to pump it up to a 6-3. Adrian then responds to pumping it up to a 2-7, where both creatures don't die. Jace then takes 4 damage from the unblocked Thragtusk. After combat, I then pay 2 life, playing a Stomping Ground to play out a Farseek. Adrian puts a Hollowed Fountain into play tapped. He then uses Jace's +1 ability again. I then swing in with the same team again, with the same attacks, one at Adrian, one at Jace. He chose the Jace to die, and he also took 5 points of damage after I Wolf Runned in for 4 point of damage, bringing him down to 5. At the end of turn, he plays a Sinister Revelation, where X is 5, bringing him up to 10, and draws 5 cards. Adrian then attacks with his Aetherling, puts me down to 20. He then exiles it to cast Supreme Verdict, wiping out both my Thragtusk and making me put 2 Beast tokens into play. His Aetherling then enters the battlefield at the end of turn. On my next turn, I attack with both my Beast tokens, chooses to block one of them with his Aetherling. He then Azorius Charms one of my Beast tokens, removes it from the game, and kills my other Beast. On the same turn, I play a Thragtusk, gain 5 life. He plays a Moorland Haunt for the turn. He makes his Aetherling unblockable and then attacks in. He pumps it up for 4, bringing me down to 17. He then uses the Searing Spear to kill my Thragtusk, leaving me with a Beast token. I then play a Huntmaster of the Fells, gaining 2 life, putting me up to 19 life, and granted me a 2/2 Wolf token. He uses Pillar of Flame to exile my Huntmaster of the Fells and remove it from the game. I attack him with both my Wolf token and my Beast. He chooses to block the Wolf token. I then pump it up with my Keswick Wolf Run on the Wolf token. He then chooses to pump up the Aetherling so both the Wolf token and the Aetherling don't die, and then he uses Azorius Charm to exile the Beast token from the game. He then plays his second Aetherling. He then attacks in for 4 points of damage, putting me down to 15. I just play Land Go. I play a Huntmaster of the Fells, giving me 2 life and put another Wolf token into play. This puts me up to 17. Adrin casts no spells on his turn, which allows me to flip my Huntmaster. When he flips, it deals 2 damage to one of his Aetherlings and 2 damage to his face, putting him down to 8 life. I play an Olivia of Adrin, and then pass the turn. He chooses to exile both his Aetherlings. He then plays a Snapcaster Mage, flashing back a Supreme Verdict, wiping out the entire board. His Aetherlings then enter the battlefield at the end of turn. I pass the turn, and then Adrin swings in with his Aetherling team. He pumps each of them for 4. This would be a total of 16 damage, putting me down to 1. Not exactly lethal, but it puts me in a good spot to where I concede.
Thanks everybody for watching. If you like this highlights video, please hit that like button or leave a comment down below. And stay tuned for more gameplay magic.